Hey guys, welcome back to Cardz TV. This is Mary, and today I'm going to show you how you can make these 3 different cards using just 3 pieces of pattern paper, and we're only going to make 2 cuts. And we're going to make 3 more today, and they're going to be Christmas cards. Can't wait for that. Okay guys, are you ready to learn how to make these 3 cards with just 2 cuts? This was so quick and easy. I bet you it didn't take me 10 minutes to make these 3 cards. And they're all different, but use the same design. So here's the first one, the happy birthday. And you can see on all my cards, I used some more of these Dollar Tree rose stickers. I just think they're so beautiful. I did use some sparkly enamel dots on here, and I used 3 different dies. This one is a square postage stamp die. This one was the oval, and this one was the little circle. And I stamped each one with a different sentiment and with a different flower. And you can see where I did use 3 pieces of each of the patterns, and it just came together so beautifully, I think. But I want to make some Christmas cards, so let's get these out of the way, and we'll bring over what we need for this. Now I've got my 3 card bases. These are 4 1/4 by 5 1/2 when folded. And for each card, I have a red background mat, and these are all 4 by 5 1/4. And then these 3 cute papers are 3 3/4 by 5. Now I'm going to go get my trimmer, and I'm going to show you how to make the 2 cuts for the 3 cards. It's just so quick. You'll have so much fun. This one is addicting, just like the last card I showed you, the faux shutter card. This one is just as addicting. Now I've put my card bases aside, as well as those red mats, and we're going to concentrate on cutting our 3 pattern papers, and these are 3 3/4 by 5, as I told you before. We're going to get these lined up so that they're all perfectly lined up together. I'm using my Fiskars trimmer because it has a lock up here, and I can lock this so my papers won't move as easily. And that's the key here. You don't want your papers to move when you're doing your cut. Now we're going to take our 3 mats. We're going to put that point right up here in that little groove where the blade goes. Hold that there, and then swivel this bottom point to the 2-inch mark. Now make sure this didn't move up here. Okay, can you see that? Now I'm going to close this down. I'm going to push my lock over. If you don't have one with a lock, just make sure you hold your papers firmly. And then I'm going to cut. Okay, let's take it out and see what we have. Okay, here's our first cut. It went all the way through. We're going to put these over here to the side. Now, making sure our papers are all together again, we're going to turn, and we're going to put these points, this one right here and this bottom point, back in that groove. And we're going to make another cut. Hold it down. I'm going to lock mine. My blade is not really sharp, but it did the job. Okay, I've brought the 3 red mats back over. Here are the papers we just cut, and we're going to start taking these apart and putting them on our red mat. Now, We've got this cute one that's got the little gingerbread men, holly, the mugs of hot cocoa, candy canes, a little snow globe scene. We've got one of those. We've got the red and white stripe. And we've got the green. Next, we want to put this one with our red and white stripe. This one with the green. And we're going to put the green one right down here. And next, we want a green one here. That cute little mat right there, and the stripe right here. And you can see we have now got 3 different versions of this card. I'm going to grab my glue, and I'm going to start getting these glued to the red mat, and then we'll put that on our white card base. And then the fun part, we're going to embellish these. And make sure when you're putting your glue on, pick it up the way it's going to go on, and just flip it over. If you don't, ask me how I know. You will be doing a jigsaw puzzle trying to figure out which way these go. So just make sure when you pick it up, just flip it over to put your glue on or your tape runner. And then we're going to leave a margin around it when we put that on. And our next piece will go right up against it. There's not going to be any of the red showing in between. And then this last piece. And just leave your red margin all the way around. Okay, I'm going to get busy. If you're doing this right along with me, you go ahead and get yours done too. There's my glue. Okay, here I go. Okay, guys, here are our 3 Christmas cards we're working on. And you can see I went ahead and embellished this one. I went through my dies and my stamps just to see what I could find for Christmas. I found this bow stamp, this holly with berries, and this cute little mug that's got hot cocoa and marshmallows on the top. So I grabbed some markers and colored them, and of course I used red and green. And in the center of this snowflake, I put a sparkly little green enamel dot. I've stamped Merry Christmas under here with Memento Tuxedo Black ink. Now, the scallop circle, I used a Cricut cartridge, Elegant Edges, and on page 65, I cut the white mat at 2 3/4 inches, and then I cut the shadow out of red at 2 3/4 inches. And I went ahead and glued those together, and then I put my mug in the center, and I took the holly and put on one side and the bow on the other. And I think it turned out so cute, and it was perfect to go on these little cards because there is holly and there's little mugs with hot cocoa in it, and I thought, how cute. And each one has a different sentiment. This one's going to say, hug in a mug. And this one says, cocoa tastes best when shared with a friend. So go through all of your stamps and your dies, guys, and see what you can find that's Christmas related to put on the front of your card. Now, I'm going to grab my glue and go ahead and finish up gluing all these together. And I have got this on some foam tape to give it just a little lift. And then I'm going to get them on the card, and we're going to come back and take a look at our Christmas set and another look at our birthday thank you and thinking of you set. This is so much fun to make these cards, and I love doing these little cluster embellishments like this. Okay, I'll be right back. Okay, y'all, here's our 2 sets of cards. Which one is your favorite? You like the Christmas cards better or the all-occasion cards? I like all of them, but I especially love these little Christmas cards. And I did try to change each one up just a little bit with a different sentiment and a different little enamel dot in the center of the snowflakes. But this was so much fun, guys. Give this one a try. Like I said, it's addicting like that faux shutter card, but you will have your Christmas cards done in no time. Done, finished, ready to go. And that's one thing you can cross off your list, your to-do list. And I know we've all got long to-do lists these days, don't we? So give it a try. And I hope you have as much fun as I did, because I really did have a good time. Just look through. Since I couldn't find any Dollar Tree Christmas stickers, I had to make my own, didn't I? And you can too. Just go through all of your stickers, your dies, any of your embellishments, and see what you can find to put on your Christmas cards. And I bet you're going to come up with something really cute. Well, guys, I thank you all so much for coming by today. Like I said, I hope you had a good time and enjoyed this tutorial, and give it a try. Let me know how many cards you make, because once you start, you can't stop. Because I'm fixing to make another set. Yeah. Well, you guys have a great day. Remember, I love you all. God bless you all, and I will see you again soon with another card. Bye now.